All right, here we go. We're live here, and we are Ridgeland and Starkville. We are ready to go. Welcome in. Welcome back to this. We got my guy Talante Weber, and then we have my guy Noah Crow in the building. What's up, Noah?
What's up? How's it?
Noah Crow does work with ESPN. Rio is going to be with us tonight. Here's Starkville inside David Washington, and I am a big fan as he misses the first.
You got to get the jinx out early.
See if you can get that, print that. Did you ask him? Print that.
Yes, sir. This should be a good one. We locked in a lot of good guys for both teams playing today. A lot of Mississippi all-in guys on the floor right now.
Yes, it is.
Got to sneak that in there.
Jaden Tate right there. If one of them goes in, Ebo.
Like you said, man, I'm trying to figure out why these guys love to challenge these big 6'10" guys.
He's 6'9", 6'10". Oh, he pushed him strong in the back right there.
Yeah, Jeremy McCarty going to have his work cut out for him tonight.
Yeah,
Ebo's
he really
a
is.
big fella.
He's huge. He's definitely huge. As we'll get the little together with the starters for Starkville, you got Travion Guy, David Washington. You got Justin Green, who just turned it over, Jaden Tate, and Jawan Carter. Originally, you got the big fella, Ebo, and you got that guy right there, Phil Nelson, with the I lay you on Phil Nelson for his first two. Then you got a steal here. And blew the layup Green. Here comes Travion Guy.
I'll tell you this now. RIdgeland has tough uniforms. They got the UNC whole uniform kit, Jordan kit, and they got the Jordan, the UNC Jordan 3s on. They're looking real crispy right now.
They look real impressive. David Washington said, we don't have none of that. We looking like some yellow jackets. We finna sting ya.
Trey Guy over there, and that's it. That's easy for him, easy money.
I tray you, I'm Jaden Tate.
It should be an interesting game. Looking at the styles of these guys, the style of the game. I haven't seen Ridgeland play this year, probably ever. But it's going to be interesting to see how they look.
Oh yeah, Ridgeland, I like Ridgeland. I'm a fan.
Charge. Yes, sir. Charge on number 14 for Ridgeland. I got to give it to the referees. On that end of the court, it's been a lot of charge. I don't think we have got a charge call on this opposite end right here.
No, we haven't. It's been, to be honest with you, and I'm pretty hard on officials. They've done a great job today.
They've been consistent.
You can't argue with it.
For.
All we need to do is, right now, I need my live chatters jump in. Let me know you watching the live chatters. Let me know you watching. Noah, you've been behind the camera all day. Tell me some things that you've seen today, like in just watching the games today. What's your thoughts about today's games?
I've seen Pascal play a lot this year on live streams and things like that, and Jay gave them everything they wanted. Jackson Academy did.
That was Jackson Academy's first loss as they, as Jawan McCarter scores his basket, 5-2 Starkville leading. What was your thoughts on that? Did you just think that Pascal was the team, or they just had a better performance today?
I think Pascal was just bigger in size.
Okay.
Jay had size, but Pascal had length and size.
And
got more offensive rebounds and things like that Jay couldn't do. And Jay could not knock down a three-pointer in the second half.
All right. Underneath, we got a big fella. It's rare you got a big fella taking the ball out of bounds. I've seen that, but he goes, check it out so you get it right there. I said, okay, I like it. Hook shot it a little hard. McCarter with it. Trey Young guy kicks it to Jaden Tate. Jaden Tate blows the layup. Ebo does his presence alone. It was helped him a little bit. Cameron Snow, good penetrate kick. One more. Servant Washington saying, one more. He didn't get it to me quick enough. Servant Watkins on the drive. Count the basket. I'm Servant Watkins. You didn't know about me earlier, EV, but you know about me now. I sure do. I really like your game, Watkins.
I thought Ebo was probably a rim runner.
Oh, yeah. To be honest with you, man, I like the kid. I think the kid, he's got a good body. I think if I'm somebody, like I've told Tyler Adams over at Jackson State, I'm taking the kid as my fourth big. I really am, because I believe he's a kid that can, in time, be a really good player for you. I take him all day long. Here's McCarter, the sophomore. Okay, McCarter. No way he makes that. Like, it was just –
it was in a bad spot.
Yeah, he was way behind the backboard. But one thing I liked about him, he showed me he got little ball skills. Phil Nelson. This is an opportunity right now, I think, for the world to get to know who Phil Nelson is. Phil Nelson every year is just – and he seems like he's been around forever. He's still a junior.
And Phil Nelson is a guy that's averaging 15 and a half points for the RIdgeland Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
The Titans.
Yeah, he's their name guy, you know what I'm saying?
He's the guy.
If you look at it, you look at Phil and you know Ebo, because he's like 6'10". Everybody else, you might not never heard of before.
But I can tell you this, their three guards is really good with Cameron Snow and Servant Watkins. He's gotten some looks. I saw him have 26
which
against
one is
Clinton. That is number 24. He had the basket earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your first time seeing him, but I have seen him, and he can play. And he's picked up a couple. I think he's picked up a couple offers. I know several JUCOs who are watching him. Here's David Washington, and there is the travel.
Just listen to this. Phil Nelson is averaging 50% from the field shooting and 40% from three-point line.
Yeah, he's an efficient guy. 5 is your score. RIdgeland, Starkville. RIdgeland up 2. We'll be right back. All right, here is Cameron Snow and Ridge guarded by Tate. Inside to the big fella. Yep, that's a foul.
Yeah, he getting handsy down there with Big Ebo, man. It's going to be tough. I mean, he's going to have to let him get the ball and call for some help. They're going to have to double him in the post. Yep, just like that. I'm looking at number 14. I'm probably going to make 14 beat me. Almost a 5-second call right there.
Watkins.
I got to get that.
Okay.
Can he shoot it?
His shot didn't look bad.
Oh, offensive foul.
Yeah.
He dipped that shoulder, man. Got to get him.
He dipped the shoulder. I still think he got punished for being big there.
Nah, man, he dipped that shoulder, man. He dipped it into him. He did it on purpose.
What do you think, Noah?
You can't lean in.
Yeah.
And lean in and use your
I mean, then McCarter, you know what I'm saying? He took a little dive with it, too. He sold it.
Yeah, he sold it.
He sold it.
As a basketball coach myself, I would want that call.
You want that call, okay.
Not saying I would get that call, but I would want that call.
And there's an offensive foul. Now the refs, kind of,
I mean, McCarter, I know he's young, but, I watched him a couple games. You can't do that. I mean, those are bad fouls to pick up, man. You got to be more mature than that. I know you're a sophomore, but if you're going to play the game, that's a bad foul to pick up the ball. And like you said, you got Tate coming off the curl. Big time 3, you up. You know what I'm saying? So you're up 8-7.
Right.
That's 5 seconds.
Let me have that. Good D by Green. Ebo tried to keep it alive.
And again, we got We got a ton of college coaches in Murray State, Morehead State, all the JUCOs, LSU, Jackson State. That's just, I think, is that Tougaloo? Tougaloo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from the Mississippi area is pretty much here, minus a couple of the North JUCOs.
I saw Mississippi Valley State here earlier.
Yeah, Mississippi Valley State. I forgot about that. Mississippi Valley State is here also. That's a good shot. Got that shooter roll on it. Jaden Tate.
Jaden Tate with his maybe second basket.
Jaden Tate looking like he's going to probably have a good game tonight. He's moving great off the ball. Trey got they're doing a great job, man. I'm not seeing the referees count these 5 seconds. They should have a 5 second count. Because if we watch it, the close guard, look, 6 feet, got to get a count, no count. Got to get a count. Oh, there we go. How do you guys feel about a shot clock?
Definitely want a shot clock.
I watched some with the 35 seconds. I think they need it because some teams just pass the ball around, pass it around some more.
That shot right there was by number 14.
I watched the game.
Morris Hammond.
I watched the game somewhere out of the state, and the team passed the ball around for 3.5 minutes, and they were up by 1. They won the game. So we need a shot clock.
And then, like I told you, in Mississippi, we don't call the fouls for the shooters. I think that's a big miss they need to emphasize. That's a tough miss.
I like his touch, you know. I like that he a great pass. That's what I like about David Washington. He's a point forward, man. I really like. I'm a big fan of him. He showed me some potential. I've only seen it once. You've seen it more, but I'm a big David Washington. Big rebound by Jaden Tate. Justin Green.
For me, if I'm David on that last one, instead of kicking, knowing my personnel, I wouldn't have kicked it. I would have went for the basket. You know what I'm saying? We got to at least try to put. We got to at least try to put Ebo in some foul trouble. He has 0. Well, he has 1 foul. That's an offensive foul. Defensive end, we got to see what we can do with him and try to get him out the game. And then on the offensive end for Ebo, even with McCarter out there, you know what I'm saying, he's still towering over him. I would like to see him dominate a little bit more.
I wonder did he get his second foul right there.
Ridgeland's going to little small ball type action.
Yep, they have to do that sometimes because Ebo usually gets in foul trouble. Here's Nelson. Here's Nelson, goes all the way, gets fouled.
This is Starkville's chance to get up to the lead.
Yes, sir.
Love the small ball and their size that they have on the floor right now.
Nelson knocks down the second one. (12-7) Ridgeland up 5. Guy throws it up. It goes in.
Trey, the big floater to end the quarter. Ridgeland up 12-9. I mean, I think it was a good first. Yeah, it was a good first quarter. Both teams playing like they're trying to fill each other out.
We'll be right back. 12-9 is your score. All right, here we go, Starkville with it. David Washington, let me have that, they say. Rebound.
I mean, just
22.
Just looking at the game, it looks like neither team has a lot of depth on the bench. Just from looking at it, I'm thinking both teams probably playing like a 6-7 man rotation.
Good pass, Steve Ant or Steve Ant. Missed that.
Richland with good ball movement. Starkville gonna have to do a better job of rebounding the basketball.
Especially Ebo's not even in the game.
Yeah. Got to take advantage. I like this post up by David. See what he can do with a good pass.
Good pass. He gonna pass out that post, man. I'm telling you, that's what really impressed me about him. Good pass.
Look it up.
Oh, what a pass. Tate fumbled it. It was a nice pass.
Yeah, he should have just caught and dribbled it back around.
That's what one of my guys said. Hey, you can just look and see. Let's see. Can you see it from there? I was gonna say you can just look from there. Is it all right?
David Washington, big lay. Mismatch for David.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Oh, you good?
Good game here so far, 14-13. I think this one will be a very good low-scoring game. This one probably looking like 40s, 50s.
Traveling.
Yeah, I don't know where he was going with that one. He got it shuffled.
He wanted to dance. He wanted to dance.
Nah, he did go dancing with it.
Nice backdoor miss.
Good pressure by RIdgeland right there to force Starkville into calling the timeout. Coach Howard upset with Tate. He didn't come back to help get the ball.
When these presses, you got to come to the ball. So if your guy gets trapped, you have to come back.
Got to come.
Got
to come to. I think the referee was chopping pretty fast back there as well. Some guys go slow count. He was chopping them seconds up pretty fast. He was on 7. Really quickly.
Yeah, he was counting by twos.
Nah, 1, 2, 3.
We know he was doing 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Nah, it's supposed to be like 1, 2. He was
14-13 is your score. 5:07 remaining. RIdgeland up 1. Again, we have Noah Crow, E.B. Gicker, and Talante Weber on this broadcast. Appreciate you. We just would love to see some live chatter. Just let me know where you're from. I see several watching. Just like to see you.
Make those.
Blue the bunny. Here's Trey Guy.
Good swing, good pull, good shot. Tate for three. I might want to put somebody else on it. They need a little link because he just shooting over the top of my buddy right here.
Yeah, he can shoot the basketball. Nice penetrating kick by Guy. Guy's not a bad basketball player. I know Starkville's kind of, not having a Starkville type year, but they're not bad. They're young, and I think they're going to be okay. Traveling. Boy, he just gave it away. Just bad.
That's terrible. You know what's really hurting Starkville this year? They don't really have a true point guard.
Guys, the guy's the true point guard. David Washington. Pass.
Ebo must be gassed. He's been out for a while. I don't think he played at all the second.
I don't even see him.
Is he on the bench?
Oh, there he is. He's getting ready to come in.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for him. I'm like, hey,
I got nervous myself. I'm like, hey, where is
he hurt?
But also with Starkville, very blamed because they had murderous rows in scheduling. Because they had to play Jackson Academy, MRA, Terry.
But you still got to think. They're still Starkville, so you still got to go play the bigger name. They're one of the bigger name schools in the state. So once you have that reputation.
They ain't hurting them in the past.
Nah, you got to go play.
It's actually them. Those guys are playing Starkville. Oh, Jaden Tate.
Yeah, he caught an elbow from Phil Nelson right here a minute ago on the three-point line. Really good game here. Starkville up 19-16.
There's Ebo. Ooh.
Oh.
Tough pass. I see you, guy.
Pass.
What you going to do with it, though? Big fellas in there, but nice. Yeah, it was a good idea. Well, I don't know if it was a good idea. It just happened to be a good pass.
It was a great pass. It was a good thought. Great look. But like we said earlier, you got to know your personnel.
They're calling it over back on Ebo. He's got to box out.
Yeah, with the push in the back. Push in the back.
He's one of the tallest and bigger guys out here. He's got to box out because it's his rebound. He doesn't need all this shoving to be able to get it.
Moses with the basket for Starkville. Phil Nelson bringing it up. Trey Guy defending. The count should have never stopped. He never broke the plane. One thing Starkville is going to do consistently is guard the basketball. So they do a great job of guarding the basketball. I don't like that call. That's soft. Yeah, that's soft.
Ebo taking a break because he has 2 fouls. Nelson, pull-up jumper.
That's a tough bucket.
He's got one of the best mid-ranges around. I mean, that's what he wants to get to.
That's a tough shot by Phil Nelson.
.103 remaining. Starkville up 3. Ridgeland we're in a zone.
The screen.
Steve Ant Watkins.
Starkville trying to make these guys come out the zone and guard. David with the mismatch. Moses goes up, foul. 2 shots on the way.
I don't know if Starkville realized by possession that they can leave the back door open.
Leaving the back door open. It's happening so fast, you know what I'm saying? It's closing just as quick as they open. So on that one, they did a great job of moving it around. They burnt about 30, 40 seconds off the shot clock with that possession. Moses misses the free throw.
Because on some of those plays, the guy could have came out to the three-point line on the backside and
Yep.
he'd be wide open for a jumper. An easy shot.
Moses connects with that free throw. Starkville's up 22-18. 18 seconds left. Ridgeland takes a timeout with 15.2 left in the quarter. I'm guessing coach will probably try to draw some up and get this bucket to go into halftime down by 2.
I wonder if he'll look to put back in Eva with 2 fouls with 15 seconds left.
If it's me, I'm not putting him back in. I'm going to just leave him on the bench. It's no need to put him in 15 seconds and pick up a dumb offensive foul.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You woke me up with that one.
They're probably going to do some high ball screen to get Nelson the ball. Oh, they're checking back in Eva.
Wow. I definitely wouldn't check him back in. I don't care what kind of great play I got. If he pick up his 3rd foul, I'm in trouble.
Yep. Ooh, they missed a travel on that one. 6 seconds. Will they get it off? Phil Nelson throws it up. Doesn't connect with that one. Halftime, Starkville up 22, Ridgeland 18. Good first half, very entertaining first half. We'll look for the second half to open up, see who can get going. So far, it's been a little slow. Both teams trying to figure out each other for the most part.
All right, 22-18. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we back. Yep, we're back. Back live. David Washington with the steal. Passes out to Tate. Up. Intercepted by Ridgeland. Quick foul, bad foul by Trey Guy.
But look at the first half stats.
Looking at the first stats, looking at the box score at halftime. Leading for Starkville, you had Jaden Tate with 8. He didn't play that long. He caught an elbow to the eye. He had to go get patched up, but he's back. Leading scorer for Ridgeland, Phil Nelson finished with 10. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And that's really it, guys. It's a low-scoring game. Everybody's getting a bucket here and there, but those are the 2 leading scorers for both teams. Good steal by McCarter.
And Nelson's already 5 points off his average this season.
Yeah, 5 points off his average. He's going to get that every night, at least 14, 15 a night. That's a big bucket. That's 12. He's not far away now. That puts Ridgeland back within 2 points. Score is 22 Starkville, Ridgeland 20.
But how Nelson plays, he looks like a Hubbard from last year from MRA.
Right.
With his shooting ability off the dribble and has candy range.
He connects with that free throw. That's going to be interesting to see what kind of set Starkville can get into. Ridgeland definitely made the adjustment to push out with that 2-3 matchup zone and come out a little bit further. They're everywhere. Smothering, we might get a 5-second count here soon. Good screen set by McCarter. They get it over to Tate. Tate's guarded by Phil Nelson. McCarter, that could have been a foul. Travel on Ridgeland. Starkville get it right back under the basket. I think this one's going to be a low scoring, man. It's 22-21 right now. We're looking at a 40-50 range game right now. It's just a grind-out game so far. Oh, Jaden Tate with a nice crossover. Air ball. Got a tie ball game here. Nope. Ridgeland's up 23-22. Ridgeland decided to make the adjustment to pick up full court, man-to-man. Justin Green, with a nice spin. That could have been a travel. Jaden Tate to David Washington. David Washington with the good mid-range pull. Nothing. Ebo with the solid re.
But if you look off the stats, both teams average about 60 points a game.
Yeah, both teams, they do get into it. Both teams deciding to go man-to-man, so. Justin Green with the miss. Ebo with the rebound. So like you're saying, both teams do get into the 6. I don't see this game getting into the 60s just by looking at it. Nobody can really score. Nobody's really found a way to get going. Both teams' leading scorers have got, they've been getting to it, but everybody else has been kind of cold for both sides. Then both teams are deciding to go ahead and instead of just running and gunning, they're both taking their time inside the half court. So both teams have made it a half court game. So we're definitely looking at a 40, 50-point game right here.
And you notice all the defense are not giving up easy shots.
So it's a great defensive game. That's a big rebound by McCarter, having to grab that over 6'10" Ebo. That's a big bucket by David Washington. Starkville takes the lead by 1, 24-23. I like Washington coming off the wing like that, attacking, but with him having that mismatch, I'd rather him post up a little bit. Try to get some easier buckets. That's a tough bucket right there to get. Ooh. Ebo with the spin, stopped it, good pass.
picked up that pivot foot.
Yeah, he picked that pivot. I don't really like him doing that much with it. They need to just get it to him on the block, do a little shimmy shoulder or something, and just try to get the quick bucket. He's trying to do too much dribbling, and that's not his game.
When you get the ball in the post, you got to do one move. You can't do multiple moves. That's when the travel occurs.
Ran into a brick wall. He never got that call. He just right there, too solid. Watkins with a nice pass. Phil Nelson. That's a tough one. That's definitely a tough call right there.
I would have liked on that set if the guy on the wing, on the left wing would have scooted down to the corner and they would have a wide open shot instead of the off balance layup attempt.
Yeah, I mean that was a great ball movement by Ridgeland. They got a good look. I thought Phil was going to pull a three-pointer off the swing, but he decided to take the jab step, go into the basket, draws the foul. I think he's perfect from the line so far tonight. He was at halftime, 4 for 4. Shot a pair a little bit early, so he's been perfect from the line tonight.
And he's shooting 70 on the year.
Shooting 70% from the free throw, 100% tonight, so that should make it go up just a tad bit. All right, guys, if you're in the Jackson area, we're in Clinton, Mississippi at the Bassler Holiday Invitational. Great slate of games today. It's been a great day so far here at Mississippi College. We still have a ton of more games to go, at least 4 more left. The next one will be a really good one. We have Canton, who's undefeated, versus the Rangers. That's EJ Payman for Raymond, number 1 player in the 2024 class in Mississippi, 6'9", EJ Payman. And then you have 2 Danny Dozens on the other side with Jamarian Davis Fleming and Lewis. So that will be a really good one. All right, looking at the score, getting back to this one. Ridgeland lead Starkville 27-24 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds to play. Oh, nice pass. Oh. I didn't see that one. That was a good find by David. We thought it was going to be a goal 10, but they call a travel. Coach Howard takes a timeout for Starkville.
I didn't see the travel either.
I didn't see it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, and we back. At the score sheet, we were right. Phil Nelson is perfect from the line, 7 for 7. Like you said, Noah, he has his average right now. He's at 15 points. He's looking like he's on track to at least hit 20, 24-point mark. So that's a big. Ooh, Watkins. Oh, nasty. Just nasty. Sliced him. All right, now it's looking like Ridgeland starting to put their stamp on this one. They have all the momentum right now. Starkville needs to get a bucket to stop the bleeding. Nice floater by Trey Guy, but he doesn't connect. David Washington with the block and foul. Looking at the foul count, I mean, we can't complain. The foul count's even for both ways. So the next foul for both of them, they'll be shooting 2 free throws. I think that's the first one of the game where the quarter has gotten that deep with the foul count. Watkins with 4. He scored the last 2 trips down the floor for Ridgeland.
That was a pretty jumper.
Oh yeah, nice mid-range. He came through with the rip through. Easy one dribble pull up.
That's what coaches want to see, creating your own shot.
Absolutely. Starkville gonna need something from Jaden Tate. He's yet to score this half. David Washington drives. Forces Ebo to call. That's what we need to see. If Starkville want to stay into this game, they gotta get some fouls called on Ebo because he's a big obstacle down there in that middle. So if they can get him out the game, they have a better chance of, getting more penetration and easy layups.
And also, if you saw on that trip, there was not a lot of ball movement.
Nah, absolutely not. Starkville kind of going into the one-on-one scenarios every trip down the court. Instead of moving the ball, like if you look at Ridgeland, they getting 4 or 5 passes and then a shot. Starkville's getting more 10 dribble combos, trying to get to the bucket. David Washington connects on both of those. 27-31 with 1:26 to go in the third quarter. Oh, good move. Oh, man, Watkins with the last 6 points for Ridgeland, man. He's getting into transition like a blur, man. He just had a nasty Euro step on that one, man. That's a tough bucket.
He's going straight into his bag.
Yeah, he in his bag right now. He's feeling it. I'm guessing he'll probably shoot the next couple trips. He's hot right now. Give it to Phil, to Ebo. Ebo gets the pass intercepted by Sanchez Brooks. Starkville turns it over.
Out of bounds for Starkville.
Ridgeland keep the ball. Ridgeland with the inbound. Phil Nelson goes to Watkins. Man, Watkins is feeling it right now. That could have been a travel. Watkins just getting to wherever he wants to on the floor right now. David Washington pushes it. Big swing over to Tate. Tate for a 3. He misses that one in front of the rim. Phil Nelson pushes it up. Coach wants him to keep going full speed. Phil Nelson with the miss.
But I like the shot they got on that possession for Starkville.
Oh, yeah. That was a great shot. They need more of that. David pushed it down, seeing Tate in the corner. Tate usually hits those corner threes. To me, it looked like a lot of contact. He could have got that foul call. But heading into the fourth quarter, at the end of the third, Ridgeland lead 33-26, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We're back live. Start of the fourth quarter. Like I mentioned, Ridgeland's up 33-26. Looking at that one, Devont Watkins, he has 9 right now. Phil Nelson with 15. Morris Hammond with 7. And then for Starkville, Jaden Tate with 8. David Washington with 9. So those are the leading guys for Starkville. Starkville electing to play inside the paint man-to-man. Switching everything. Oh, could have been a call, but they're letting these guys play. It's a great game. It's been greatly officiated. Checking in for Starkville, number 15, Jamar Luckett. Jamar Luckett checks in. He has 3 points.
But if you notice on the stats, both teams aren't getting production from their bench.
Yeah, both teams are. Both teams are playing 8 people. And everybody who's coming in is contributing. Sanchez Brooks doesn't connect on the floater. It's a nice crowd in here so far tonight with the nice matchups coming up with Canton and Raymond. Like I said, we got a couple of more good games coming up. You got Canton and Raymond coming up next. That's one that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see if Raymond will be the first team to hand Canton that loss. Canton has a lot of good wins so far this season. Raymond has played a little bit of everybody. So we still got a great day of basketball left. So, after you finish up that Christmas shopping, definitely head over to Clinton, Mississippi, to Mississippi College. Check out the Bassa Holiday Invitational. There's a lot of great games. I know everybody's at home, college students at home for break. Definitely come out and catch some hoops. Watkins connects at the line. That gives him 10.
And if you notice in that next game, Raymond has a couple losses, but most of the losses came from out of state. So
right.
They're playing out of state schools.
Right.
So the rest of the season, a lot of out of state schools instead
right.
of just Mississippi schools.
And I'm interested to see Raymond. I haven't seen him this year. I know Coach Tatlock used to have those guys ready to play. A great atmosphere here tonight. I know tonight will be another game where everybody will look to play. Like I tell guys, the cameras are rolling. We're live, but we also have a lot of other media outlets here covering the event. So the kids are going to come out and put their best foot forward and try to put on the show for the crowd. Starkville inbounds at Tate in the half court, guarded. Justin Green gives it over to David Washington. David Washington guarded by Ebo. Oh, good move. Nice floater by David Washington. David Washington has been pretty much everything for Starkville here in the second half. They haven't scored much, but what they have scored, it's been from David. Ooh, with the push-off. That could have been a push-off. Absolutely. He got away with one on that one. Jaden Tate, nothing. Phil Nelson with the rebound. Kicks it over to Watkins. Ebo's running the lane. David with the tip-off. They'll get a ball back to – oh.
I thought it was off of Bebo.
Shit. I know I'm not refereeing. I seen it. It should be white ball. David did tap it out, but they gave it to them. He didn't see it. Coach Howard at the half at center court saying they called it for goal. We need that. They got it.
RIdgeland is in like a man-to-man full court press right now.
David Washington. Oh, nice spin. Oh, that's tough. A tough bucket by David Washington. Makes it 30-35. RIdgeland still up with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Ebo's demanding 2 guys in paint. Sidestep by Watkins. They're letting these guys play. Like I told you in Mississippi, they don't call the fouls for the shooters. So all the sets of referees have been pretty consistent with that. Nice block by Ebo on Jamar Luckett. That's a nice bucket for oh, I don't even think he on here. Is he on the score sheet? Oh, Josiah Davidson. Josiah Davidson with a nice bucket. That gives him his first bucket of the game. That's a big time to get it. Ridgeland up 37-30 over Starkville. David Washington, well, it's been pretty much all David Washington here for Starkville in the second half. Jamar Luckett up and under. Nice move.
I like how Bebo's already in foul. He was in foul trouble first half, but he's not taking off the physicality. He's still going up, blocking the shots.
Right.
Playing without fouling.
Right. Good swing. Oh. Okay, I got you. I'll write it down, boys. Going into it. Got a timeout here on the floor, and we'll take a timeout as well. All right. Oh, he got away with one on that one. There we go. A little bit of sloppy play right here. That's a tough floater. He misses it. David with the rebound. It's been all David in the second half of Starkville, trying to make things happen.
But you saw in that last possession by Starkville, they got all 4 of the 5 players touched the ball, so they had more movement that time. Just bad execution on the last pass.
Right. And just looking at it, Ridgeland has been just a little bit better with moving the ball. That's a big rebound. Down there by Carter for Starkville. Starkville needs to get something here. I know we still got a long game to go. David goes up the court. Watkins picks up that foul. That'll put them at 4 team fouls. No, 3 team fouls on the quarter. 2 more fouls, they'll be in the bonus to shoot. If I'm Starkville, I'm going aggressive. Trying to get them into that bonus so I can go shoot these free throws and make this game more competitive. McCarter catches at the top, hands it off to David. David gets it where he wants it. David with the miss. Ridgeland still up 37-32 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Foul on Justin Green. Nelson inbounds to Watkins. I like Watkins' game, man. He's a smooth guy, smooth ball handler. Nice shot. Good feel for the game. I really like Watkins as well. David Washington trying to make something happen. Out to Jamar Luckett. Good pull from Jamar Luckett. That's a big bucket. He cuts it down to 3. Ridgeland still lead 37-34 with 2 minutes to go. Phil Nelson brings it up. Blow by. Super strong Josiah Davison with a big 3 for Ridgeland. That's a big 3. He has 5 points, but he scored a big-time layup and just hit that big-time 3. 5 points in this quarter. And he almost got a steal. David Washington attacks. And he will get fouled to go to the line to shoot 2. With 1 minute and 32 seconds left, Ridgeland leads Starkville 40-34. 6-point game. It should get interesting. If David can make these 2 free throws, I'm not sure what Tate has going on. I see he's not in the game, so I'm guessing his eyes hurt pretty bad. But you can tell they're missing him. They're not moving the ball that well right now. David misses the first shot. It's been a great game so far. Everybody's still trickling in, man. It's a nice crowd on hand so far. A good group of college coaches on the baseline. So it's a really good turnout so far. We should see more fans come through as the night progresses. With Yazoo City still coming to play. Yazoo City and Clinton, and then a nightcap Terry and Provine. That's good deal. Got to be 5 seconds. No 5 seconds. He kicks it out to Josiah Davison. Phil Nelson with the blow by up reach. Phil Nelson draws that foul.
I wonder why Starkville's not coming up and pressing trap.
They're trying to. One thing you got to know this late in the game, if you come up and trap and gamble, somebody's going to be wide open for a layup. So I think they're just trying to play it out smooth so they don't give up a layup because the game's so tight. Inbounds to Ebo. Looks like Ridgeland will elect to go ahead and kind of go into stall ball mode. They come up with a steal. He has the trade guy. And Starkville scoring this one. Sanchez Brooks almost got it picked off. David Washington with a big 3, and he's fouled by Ebo. I think that might be 5 on Ebo, if I'm not mistaken. 3-point play. If David can connect on out, if he can connect on these, there you go. If he can connect on these, it will be
You are
good.
correct. It was his 5th foul.
That's his 5th foul. Ebo fouls out the game. I'll tell you one thing, man. If Ridgeland don't have nothing else, I love the UNC uniforms. The UNC Tar Heel uniforms and the UNC Jordan 3 shoes. And most of the whole team have them on except for a couple of the guys. Let's see a couple of Nike GT cuts and Ja Morant. So it's if they pass one test, it's definitely a look test.
You had the UNC jerseys for this game?
Absolutely.
The game before, you had the Indiana Hoosiers warm-up uniforms with past schools?
Yeah, absolutely. David Washington connects on a second one last shot. He cuts it down. It's 36.2 seconds left.
Timeout by Ridgeland.
Timeout by Ridgeland. That's a good timeout for them. They're trying to ice the shooter. He made both of those. You ice him for this last one and see what you can get. Only good thing is both teams are at 4 fouls. If it's me, if I'm Starkville, if I miss this one, if I miss it, I might go ahead and try to foul right away. I wouldn't foul Phil Nelson because he's perfect from the line. If I'm fouling anybody, I'm looking at the sheet. I'm going to probably go with number 23. I might foul Cameron Snow. He hasn't shot a free throw tonight. I would probably go with him because he's been the primary ball handler.
But if they make that free throw, they're only down by 2. So if you foul, and they miss one, it's a one-possession game. I would not even attempt to go for steal. I would go straight foul.
You say you wouldn't go for the steal?
I would go straight foul.
Straight foul.
We won't use up that many clocks, and if he makes a free throw, he's only down by 2 points.
Right. He got to make this one, though.
He's got to make this.
Only thing about it, originally going to stall ball mode. They go into stall ball mode. You got to know it's going to be hard to get back into it. He makes that one. David Washington, perfect from the line on that possession. They go in. Oh, nobody there for Starkville. Like you said, they try to go for the quick one. Got to go trap it. 25 seconds left. 25 seconds. I'm fouling him. Not him. They foul Watkins.
Who is 3 for 3?
Steven Watkins.
Who is 3 for 3?
Yeah, 3 for 3. Like I had told you, if it's me, I'm trying to foul Cameron Snow. Cameron Snow hasn't shot a free throw all game. I think Tate, he was a little bit late going over there to that side. He missed him. He could have got that foul. Tate hasn't been the same since he had got elbowed in the first half. I see he has a lot of blood stains on his jersey, and the eye still look like it's leaking up. Watkins misses the first one. 18.1 seconds left. Starkville will elect to sub in Jeremy McCarter. That's a great sub to get the rebound in. If he misses this one, I get the quick rebound, try to get the quick basket. We got a tie game. We heading to overtime. But he hits this one. They're up by 3. I still go try to get the quick basket first. If I miss it, get the rebound back. Then I'll go for, Oh, that's a good one. That's a good play. That was a great foul. Great foul for Ridgeland. You don't let him get it up. He has to make the free throws. Foul on Watkins. Watkins lost his shoe on that one. Jeremy Carter at the line with 10.1 seconds left. Starkville down by 3. Ridgeland lead 41-38. McCarter misses the first shot. So if I'm here, if I make this one, I want a timeout immediately, and then we're fouling the ball. We're double teaming. I'm double teaming Phil Nelson. I'm fouling Cameron Snow. That's a great call. That was a great timeout by Coach Howard.
To be honest, if I was Starkville, I would foul anybody other than Nelson and Watkins, because those are the only ones that have consistently scored in this game and that have shot free throws.
Those are the only 2 that have shot free throw, like you said. Yeah, I'll foul anybody but them. You got to know both teams have 2 fouls. Both teams are in the bonus. You're getting a guaranteed 2 shots either way. I'm taking my chances. Like you said, anybody but Watkins or Nelson. So whichever one you're comfortable with, I'll just foul whoever else. It's 10 seconds left. I'm fouling as soon as they inbound the ball. As soon as the ball is inbounded, I have to foul immediately because I still have to drive the full length of the court. And I got to force up a 3-point shot at this point.
But even on that last possession, Starkville let so much time go off instead of fouling because they tried to get the trap, they tried to get steal, and they let almost 20 seconds go off the clock, which they could have had back.
Right.
They would have fouled early. Why are they trapping? They got a foul. What was Starkville thinking not fouling over there in the corner? And they only had 8 seconds left.
Yeah, that was a tough one. They let them run 8 seconds. They let them run 8 seconds off the clock.
I know you don't want to foul because you want the ball, but you have the foul there.
It's going to be tough. Watkins connects on both. 2.1 seconds left. Ridgeland up 43-39. Trade guy. Nothing gets over. Great game. Game ended. Ridgeland wins that one 43-39. Great game. That was a great game. Came out to the wire. Both teams, Starkville still had a chance to get back into that one and win that game. Like we said, Jaden Tate played limited minutes that second half. I don't think he scored at all second half. He had 8 at half. So, missing him, that was a big miss in the second half. Even though Jamar Luckett came in, he played 10 minutes and scored 7 points. He gave them some good minutes. But they were missing Tate. Tate averaged around 15, 17 points a game. They were missing his tonight. He scored his, and we got a good ball game. David Washington picks up the MOP for Starkville. David Washington had a really, really good game. Really, really good game. He finished with 16 points. MVP for Ridgeland's Phil Nelson. He finished with 15 points. He was perfect from the free throw line, 7 for 7.
But if you notice during the game, all Ridgeland's players hit their season marks. So they all hit their season average in all categories. So they're playing a lot of team ball out there.
That concludes game 5.
And it helps to have 2 guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Stephen Watkins and Phil Nelson, Stephen Watkins had 14 points. He was 4 for 10. Phil Nelson was 4 for 10. It really could have went either way. We could have gave him co-MVPs. Hey, Coach. We'll be back. We'll get the interviews with Phil Nelson and the coach after this one. We might grab the coach. We'll be back to interview Coach for Ridgeland and Phil Nelson in a little bit. Coach, can you hear me, Coach?
Yeah.
Coach, what a great game coming in against a talented Starkville team. What were the keys for you guys tonight?
Well, we had to get going. We had a game last night, so we played a game at Callaway, and we were a little sluggish coming out. But our defense was good in the first half. We just couldn't put it in the basket. So I told them to continue to play the same defense we were playing. Just come out, we got to put the ball in the bucket, and we were able to do that.
Okay, it was a great game. One thing that stood out to me the most, when you guys came out for warm-ups, I got to say, I've been here pretty much all day. You guys were definitely the best-dressed team so far today. You came out with the UNC Tar Heels home kit and the UNC Jordan 3s. You guys look really good. Can you just talk about Phil Nelson and Stephen Watkins? Those two played really well for you guys. Both of them hit their season averages pretty much tonight. Just talk about that good duo you guys have over there.
Well, Phil is all guy. He do everything. He gonna play on the defense end. He gonna play on offense also. So he's what get us going. Steve was a knockdown shooter when he get going. He was in the first half. He couldn't get going a little bit. So the second half, I told him continue to shoot the ball. We're gonna be fine. just keep doing what you do, and it came through in the end.
Hey, sounds good, Coach. Thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you also.
All right.